Welcome back. So now I have configured redundant options related to the virtual switch. Let's go with the edit setting button and find inside the virtual switch what kind of options available for the purpose of configuring this virtual switch. So I just select the virtual switch from here and I select the edit setting button. And now from here you can see that we have number of options available. MTU size, maximum transmission unit, you can change it. If you want to add more uplink interfaces over here, you can also add with the add uplink button. And now link discovery, here you can see that Cisco discovery protocol is also available if you want to discover interconnected Cisco devices or other machines, virtual machines related to the virtualization infrastructure. So for the security purpose, generally it's enabled by default, but if I look into the industry standards and if I look into the security recommendations, generally it's recommended that you have to be configure it as a none and disable it Cisco discovery protocol, because it's continuously announcing information about your infrastructure. So for the security reasons, you can disable the discovery protocol. Now you can click on the security option. Here you can see we have a number of options. MAC address changes, accept or reject. So if you want to reject any MAC address changes, you can click on the reject option. Or forge transmit, this option is generally used for the purpose of security, that if some kind of intruder inserted forged packet or forged transmission inside your virtualization infrastructure, so it will be rejected. So you have to configure it as a rejected. Okay, and now the MAC address also be selected as a rejected. You can also use the promiscuous mode related to the configuration in the virtualization infrastructure. Generally, this promiscuous mode in the virtualization industry is used to get SNMP packets and all the packets which are sending back and forth between the virtual machines. So it's up to you. You can accept it or you can reject it, but these major security options available here related to the virtualization industry. And here we have the NIC teaming. So right now we already configured the load balancing, and here you can see that failback option is available, enabled on it. If my first NIC is disconnected or unplugged or getting faulty, the VMNIC1 will be available for the purpose of connectivity and for the purpose of communication. So NIC teaming option is also available here. You can also beacon only or link status only. They can share their status about their connectivity or disconnectivity related to the communication. So here is the NIC teaming option, and traffic shaping option is also available here. By default it's disabled. If you want to enable it, you can configure the average bandwidth or the peak bandwidth or the burst side and number of other things related to the virtual switch configuration. So I hope that you get the basic idea about editing the virtual switch properties and how you can enable the redundancy in this virtualization industry.